Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt, and in today's live stream, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm still playing a game, but I'm playing a game that is not a campaign game and is a small box game and is something I got on Kickstarter along with Black Sonata. And actually, I haven't played Black Sonata on the channel, so I will do that at some point as well. But I put a little poll up asking out of 3 games what you wanted me to play, and this drew for top spot. So I'm playing Maquis, and this game stresses me out, and I think it's the subject matter as well. So you're playing resistance fighters in Paris, and you're trying to complete 2 missions on a map, and this is the map. So the blurb says you're a member of the resistance, a small band of freedom fighters attempting to dismantle the Nazi occupation of France during World War II. The Axis-controlled government has installed a paramilitary unit called La Malice, tasked with policing the populace and fighting the resistance. Should the resistance prove to be formidable, the government will not hesitate to call in the German military to stamp out dissidents. You have 15 days to complete 2 missions before the occupation discovers you. If successful, the resistance is won. However, if the town's morale drops to 0 or all 15 days run out, the occupation succeeds in crushing the resistance. Engage the Nazi occupation of France in un petit gueux to throw off the yoke of oppression and free your homeland. So I picked randomly 2 level 1 missions. So there are 2 starting missions and then some level 1, level 2 and level 3 missions. So let me tell you what we have to do. So at the start we have 3 members of our resistance in a safe house. And we are trying to complete these 2 missions by moving through the city, picking up certain items, doing certain things, completing missions, etc. And every time we move into the city, one of the Malice will also be drawn into the city by this pack of cards. And we're trying to complete the mission. So we have double agent. We must unearth the double agent known only as the Dark Lady. Visit all locations on the west side of the river except the fence and spare room. So that's why I've marked all the other locations. Once completed, turn over the top patrol card. These are patrol cards. Location 1 is the location of the Dark Lady. Visit that location again to complete the mission. Remove 1 worker permanently from the game. So yeah, so we've got to go to all these places, and we have actions, 1 action on every of our resistance fighters' turns, and being in the location, visiting the location, is our action. Then we also have infiltration, and this is the best place to collect reconnaissance is often from the inside. Insert a mole into the Malice. Deliver 2 intel to this location, so this is a location. The worker must remain here until another worker delivers 1 weapon and 1 explosive. While the first worker is here, you may look at the top card of the patrol deck before the placement phase. Okay, and I should say there are 3 phases in the day. So there's placement, then the action phase, and then an upkeep phase. So I think the best way to do this is to start playing. I am no expert at this game, but I will try my best. So first of all, because these cards have a lot of these areas on them, we kind of need to work our way out from our safe house. The safe house cafe and the 2 fields and the spare rooms do not have are not on these cards, on the patrol cards. The spare rooms, we can build other things that we might need. So for example, with the infiltration mission, we need a weapon and an explosive. And the only way we can get explosives is from building the chemist lab. So we will turn medicine into explosives there with our action. So I need to build a chemist lab. The only way I can do that is going to a spare room, paying 2 money to change this into, to build a chemist lab, basically. So I need money. One of the ways I can get money is from the black market. So I can pay medicine or food and get money. That also knocks morale down, and morale affects the number of officers that are going to come out. I can also get money from going to Radio B or Radio A and do an airdrop. And with an airdrop, we add 1 money or 1 weapon or 3 food on an empty field. So they would have to go and be picked up. So let's start. So the best thing to do on first turn generally is move out from the safe house, whichever way you want to go. I could do with getting some food. Also at the cafe, I can pay food to get another resistance fighter, and that obviously is good because we get 1 more move, but it also means that the patrol officers will go up, so we won't have 3 coming out, we'll have 4. Morale affects how many officers come out, so the number in the red tells me the number of milice that will be out. So at the start it's 3. So I'm going to go to the grocer, and we are just in the placement phase, so we don't do any actions yet. So we draw a card, and the patrol card has Radio A at the top. So we look at that first. There is no one at Radio A, so we put a milice there. And so it's back to me, and I can move one of my resistance fighters. I could convert food into money, which might be a good idea. So I will go there. So I'm kind of creating a chain here. So then we look at the next patrol card. And the top is the grocer. So I have a resistance fighter in the grocer position. So they won't go there. So we look at the next one down, which is the poor district. There's no one in the poor district, so they go there. And then it's my last turn. And I think I might try and do this. Go to Radio B and get an airdrop with money. So I will have the 2 money to maybe build the chemist lab, because I do need that explosive. So I'm going to go there. So the only thing is we need to trace a line back to our safe house for the next section, but I will explain that in a second. So the next card, and it's the fence. So it goes there. So now we're at the end of the placement phase. So we go to the action phase. So I can perform an action if I want to with each of my resistance fighters, and I can do that in any order I want. So I'm going to get 1 food and make it back to my safe house. So I collect 1 food, and then I am going to pay 1 food to get 1 money. Where's the money? Show me the money. There it is. And also the morale track goes down 1, which doesn't affect anything at the moment. It's still 3, but next time it will be 4. And then I'm going to go to Radio B, and I'm going to do an airdrop, and I'm going to airdrop 1 money. Now this time it doesn't go into our kitty, it goes into one of the fields. So I'm going to put it there. So we have to collect that money. But that means that next time we can collect this first and then use it to build the chemist lab. So that's the end of the action phase. In the cleanup phase, we remove all patrols from the board. And we increase the day track by 1, so it goes to 1. And if this moves on to an orange space, we lower morale again. But we're a couple of days away from that. So that is the end of a whole phase. So we go back to the top again. So we start moving. So I know that there's not going to be any patrols here. So I'm going to go put one on the grocer. I might want to get another worker as well, but that will automatically bump up the patrols to 4 because it's always the greatest number, either my resistance or the number on the morale track. Okay, so we draw a card, and it's radio A. And what do I want to do? I do want to I might as well build the spare room, the chemist lab. So I'll go there. And Pont l'Evêque is where the next patrol goes. And yeah, I'm going to pick this money up, otherwise I can't build the chemist lab. Ooh, Pont l'Evêque again. It can't go there, so it goes to Pont de Nord. Okay, so that's the end of the placement phase. So the action phase, we will pick up this money. We'll get one food as well. And then we will build this spare room. So these symbols, shield symbols with stars in, mean that if this resistance fighter was blocked by patrols, they would be caught as normal, but we could still do this action. So the action would be saved. So 2 money, and we're going to build the chemist lab. And that's the end of my turn. So we do upkeep. And round 2. So I think I might go up here and try and do this medicine action. So I'm going to move one of my resistance to Pont l'Evêque. And also at Pont l'Evêque I can start doing double agent as well. So first patrol in the fence. I can look at the discards. We've got 1 doctor, 2 doctors, 3 doctors. So I don't think there are any more doctors. So I'm going to go there. I think I'm safe going there. Let's see. So grocer. So you see this where we've been going before has now been blocked off. So I could do this raise morale action, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I wonder if I can get to Rue Baradat. 1 Rue Baradat, 2 Rue Baradats. I think there's another Rue Baradat. Yeah, I think there's another one, and we've got 2 cards to go. Radio A. Two Radio A's. We can look perfectly legally, of course. They have a list of cards. So Radio A, there's 1, 2. There are only 2 Radio A's with number 1 positions. Yeah, so I can go there without fear of being blocked off. So I'm going to go to Radio A. So we reveal another card. So Radio B. So that's the end of placement. So with actions, I'm going to bring this resistance fighter back and mark that section off. I think usually you do it the other way around, but I forget to do it. So it's better to have them on here. With this one, this resistance fighter, I'm just going to bring back and mark that one. But this one, I think I'm going to take the medicine instead of doing the visit. So I have to do one or the other. So I'll take the medicine. And that's the end of my actions. So we do clean up, we move on. So morale goes down 1. So now morale is on a 4. So there will be 4 Maquis coming out. So, what do I want to do? I could come here to the poor district. I need to get 2 intel to go here first. I really need to do that. I think I'm going to go this way. I can get intel at radios. There's 1. Yeah, it's not going to make much difference now because these cards are going to get shuffled up. I'm going to go this way. Pont-l'Evêque. So radio B. Okay, can't go there. So I might... Let's go this way again. Okay, so we draw a card for the second resistance, and it's Grosser. And then I think I'm going to go up to Radio A. Ooh, so they want to go to Radio A. They can't, because I'm there. Pont-l'Evêque, but I'm there as well. Black Market, okay. And then my placement is finished, but there are now 4 Maquis coming out, so we draw another card for this one. So Grosser, Pont Nord. Okay, you can go to Pont Nord, I'm safe. So now we do actions. So Pont-l'Evêque, we can't do anything. Radio B, I'm going to take intel. And the doctor, I'm going to do the double agent action, so remove that so I visited it. And then we do clean up. Round 4. Okay. I need to get another intel. I'm wondering whether so I could pay 1 food here to get another resistance fighter, rather than trying to raise morale back up to 3, because it's gonna go down again in a couple of rounds. But the question is, I'm gonna go this way. So the fence. And I'm wondering whether I can make a dash for Radio B. Radio A has come out. No Radio Bs have come out. So it could be dangerous, but I'm going to go to the cafe to get another resistance fighter. So I could risk it, but if Black Market comes out, Black Market is never in the first position. I'm going to risk it. Radio B. Oh. Oh. No. I totally misread that. So, Radio B, no. Grocer, no. Black Market. So, unfortunately, I've lost one of my resistance, but I am going to go here. Radio B, Rue de Barat. And then the last one comes out, Pont l'Evêque. Oh dear. So this resistance worker cannot get back to the safe house. So they are captured and they are out of the game. This resistance worker can pay 1 food and we get another, and this one can pay 1 food and get back. So we've kind of, that whole round was like a dud. So we clean up. And move on to the next round. Okay. So now I still need to get, we've had Radio B come out twice, so I'm going to move up there again. Pont l'Evêque. I'm going to go for Radio B again. It's dangerous. Radio A. And this one, I'm going to go to the chemist lab. Fence. And then, oh dear, they've got to put another one out. Fingers crossed. Fence, Pont Nord. Phew. Survived that. Okay, so I will use this one to get another food. I've got 2 food, and then I will use this resistance worker to get another intel. So now I have the 2 intel I need, and this one to get me 1 explosive. So now I just need to get a gun and visit these other spots. These get back. It's round 6, so morale goes down again. Still 4 Maquis. So I think I'm going to work my way up here. I wish I had hadn't lost that resistance fighter, but it could be a dangerous game. 1, 2. So because I got 3 resistance fighter, I need to put 1 in here, and I'm going to lose them. So I think actually I might try and get my last. There are only 5 resistance fighters, but I think what I might do is go here, Grocer, and then go here, Radio A, and then actually go here to get my other resistance fighter. Grocer, Pont Nord. Pont du Nord. Oh no, Poor District. No, Doctor. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and last one. Radio A, can't go there. Rue de Barat. Yeah. So now I do my actions. So I will spend 1 food to get my last resistance fighter. Pont-l'Evêque is nothing. And this one, I'm just going to do the visit action. So now I have 4 resistance fighters. Round 7, so halfway there. I need to get a gun. So I can get a gun from Radio A and B, a weapon. So I could go up this way and spread out, clear these 2, drop a gun. Let's try that. So I'm going to go there, fence, and then I'm going to go here to the black market and Radio B. Okay. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go to Pont du Nord, Pont-l'Evêque, Pont-l'Evêque. And this last one, I could go to the Poor District and raise morale. Let me just check my cards. Poor District 1, Poor District 2. Okay, I think there's another Poor District in there. This didn't work so well when I checked last time. Poor District 1, Poor District 2. Oh, they're just 2 Poor Districts. 1, 2. Yeah, so I think it's okay to go there. So Pont l'Evêque already taken. Black Market already taken. Doctor. Okay. So now I can do actions. So at Pont Nord, I'm just going to visit. Port District. I'm going to raise morale. Grocer, I can get 1 food, so I will, might as well. And the black market I can't do, so I'm just going to come back to my safe house. So there we go, and end of round. On to round 8. So next time the morale will go down again. I've still got to go to 1 location. Once completed, turn over the top patrol card. So once I get there, I can do it. I could go this way and try and get a gun as well, but I need money. So I get it at the black market or a radio station. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to try that. Pont l'Evêque. So radio B. And then the doctor. Grocer has a patrol. So I'm going to go to radio A first. Grocer, Poor District. And then I will go to Rue Barada. And fence is blocked off. So that worked quite well for me. Okay. So Rue Barada, I shall visit. So as soon as that happens, we turn over the top control. Location 1 is the location of the Dark Lady. So radio A is the location of the Dark Lady. Visit that location again to complete the mission. Remove 1 worker permanently from the game. Okay. So this is the Dark Lady. This, we will drop a gun, a weapon in this field with the airdrop. Doctor, we might as well take medicine. And this resistance fighter just comes back. Okay, so they all are removed. And we move up 9, so morale goes down again. Okay, we're getting there. We've got quite a lot to do in this, though. I'm going to do infiltration first. So we could raise morale again. Let's go this way. Pont l'Evêque. Fence. Poor District. Radio B. Have we got any Pont de Nords out? 1, 2. I think there are 3 Pont de Nord. Pont du Nord, Pont du Nord, Pont du Nord. They're all at level 2. We've got 2 of them, and we've got 4 cards left. I'm just wondering if I can skip Pont du Nord. I probably can actually, because we can deliver to Intel. The worker must remain here. So it's a safe haven because it has, yes, you can see it has that shield on there. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go here. Pont-l'Evêque Black Markets. Okay. And then this fighter we're going to send to the field. Pont-l'Evêque. Oh, Pont-le-Nord. They are not making their way back, so that's fine. So they can drop the 2 intel, and this gets marked off. They're not coming back. This chap can bring back our gun. So we have our gun and our explosive. He comes back with nothing, and should we keep these for now? I think we're okay for now, so I'm going to keep them. So now we're down to 3. So delivered to intel to this location, the worker must remain here until another worker delivers 1 weapon and 1 explosive. While the first worker is here, you may look at the top card of the patrol deck before the placement phase. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so that's the end of that round. And we go on to round 10. So we can look at the top patrol card. So it's Radio B, Rue de Barat, Pont-l'Evêque. So Radio B is going to be out of action. With this double agent, once we get there, we have to remove someone. So I think we should go and do this. So Radio B is going to be taken out. Rue de Barat, Pont-l'Evêque. Pont-l'Evêque, both out for this one, but they're going to get shuffled back in. Yeah, it's risky. But it's the resistance. So Radio B. I'll go to the poor district again. Radio A. And then I will go to to infiltration. So this could be, I've only got 2 people on the map, so chances are we'll be okay, but you never know. Pont-l'Evêque, no. Pont Nord. So okay, so there's 1 more patrol to go down. Pont-l'Evêque Black Market. Okay, so I think the only thing that's available to me So I have to discard. It's the only way I can win because these two will be taken out of the game. So I'm going to use my weapon. And with the weapon, I can take out someone. The only problem is I can't complete infiltration. But so this Maquis is taken out. And the soldier track goes up. Which takes down morale. And then instead of a Maquis, there will be a soldier. And the only difference with the soldier is that they can't be taken out by a weapon. So I can't do this. So I've got to bring this worker back. I'm going to spend food and medicine to increase morale. And then I will bring them back here. And then we do clean up. Ooh, so close to getting that completed. Advance the day track. Okay, so I need another gun now. Grocer to get some bread. Wow. So we place soldiers last. I was going to go there. Getting a bit desperate now. Oh, if that card hadn't come out, I would have completed infiltration and we would be so much closer. There's really not a lot I can do with this. I can't even visit this Dark Lady and risk it. I'm going to go to the fence. I'm going to risk this. All or nothing. Fence, Pont de Nord. Okay. And then the soldier, grocer, poor district, goes to the poor district. Okay, so I can get one bread. I can spend that bread to get one money, and the morale track goes down one. And then I do have a route back, so I can spend this money to get one weapon and come back home. Okay, so these do a bit of clean up. Wow. Day 12, so now there are 5 Maquis. And only 3 of me. And we're 1 away from failing as well. Oh, so close. I am really close. I've only got a visit here. I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to go there. Actually, before I do that, let's just see. Port District, Pont-l'Evêque, Pont-l'Evêque, Pont-l'Evêque. So this is free. There's one Port District out. And how many did I say there were? 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Because I think I'm close to losing as well. So, trying to infiltrate. Grosser, Pont du Nord. So, Grosser. It makes it worse because there's 5 of them, you know. I'm going to shield Pont-l'Evêque. Radio A. Ugh, okay, can't go there. So I will put this resistance worker at the Poor District. Fence. Okay, we're doing 2 more now because there are 5 Maquis going out. So we have Radio B. And then the 5th one. There's a lot of spaces covered up here. So it's not looking good. Radio B, Rue de Barat. Okay, so infiltration I can do. We could have been looking at placement cards I've got. Worker delivers 1 weapon and 1 explosive while the first worker is here. So these 2 come back. And then I have nothing to do with these 2, so I'm going to bring them back as well. So we've completed step 2. So we've done 1. And then cleanup phase. They all come back. And round 13. Okay, so let's think. We need to get to Radio A. Radio B's come out. So I am going to... I have to do this now. Radio A. And we block off Grosser. So I need to go to Pont-l'Evêque. Radio A, Pont-l'Evêque, Black Market. Okay, that's kind of good that came out because they're the 2 places I can't go. And then Doctor. So Fence. And then I think this 4th one, I'm going to... It doesn't really matter where I go. I think I can go to the cafe. I think I can place wherever. Only 1 pawn, there may be points during the game with a number of available. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to go to the cafe. Pont-l'Evêque, Black Market, Doctor. I think I'm all right. So we go back, Pont-l'Evêque. So this resistance fighter gets taken out. And then we have to draw one more. Pont-l'Evêque, Pont du Nord. Okay, so this is the action phase. Visit that location again to complete the mission. Remove one worker permanently from the game. So we have completed this. We removed... Neither of these can get back, so they actually get removed. So I think we have to remove this worker from the game, which means we've completed the missions, but if you've completed one regular mission but not the other, lose. You lose the game if your last worker is arrested. The town's morale. So I think officially we've lost. Win. You succeed if you immediately score a win. So I think I've won. But I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I won, but just by the skin of my teeth. And I think I may have cheated a little bit, but not intentionally. But yes, there we go. That is Maquis. And it's a great little game. It's stressful though. It really stresses me out. I want more Cozy Mythwind, I think. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's such a compact little box, and there are quite a few missions in here. So these are the two standard missions that you start with, and then 1-star missions, 2-star missions, lots of 2-star missions, and then some 3-star missions as well. But I was just playing 1-star there, and in typical me form, I'm going to say it's a win. I'm going to say it's a win. But I'll probably get someone in comments going, you didn't do that right. And I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's going to be it from me for tonight. Thank you for watching. I have a Patreon. If you'd like to help me keep making videos, please go to my Patreon, look at the tiers, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.